Let's see. So, I don't know what being so awkward. We're gonna be playing Doki Literature Club. Literature Club. Okay, yes. Yep, yeah. Um, if I sound weird, that's because I'm sick. So, yeah. Uh, so let's get started. Doki. It's like a cutesy game. Enter your name. I would put Kazu. Let me see. Running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, that the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Hold up. Okay, well. Nope, covered. Okay, return. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I would do that. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha 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 ha. I overslept again. What was it? But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only Kazu. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. I was. That's me, Kazu. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Say, Sayori. Hehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kazu, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Somebody likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content with just getting on the average while getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I love games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I worry that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Nope, no promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I get. Oh, I skipped that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. To be honest, I think it would be better if it was more choices. Like, more choices. Well, there haven't been choices yet, but like, there's gonna be choices. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry wants me to take out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah. There's no way. Oh my god, stop clicking. Maybe. Sayori is less fortunate at the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature scares me even less. I like literature. Well, the character I chose, the name of the person, is something that I started writing about, so like, I think I wouldn't be anywhere interested in literature, but whatever. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Eh. They'll make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really this much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I love cupcakes. Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, what a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Kazu, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh, Yuri. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Kazu. Monica smiles sweetly. What? We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. You should talk to her, man. You should talk to her. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Already 11 minutes? Basically, completely out of my league. What do you mean? I have high standards. So having her smile at me so genuinely makes me genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Kazu. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Sit next to Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Yeah, Yuri, go make that tea. I need some tea. I got a cold. The girls have a few desks arranged around to form a table. As Suri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh, come on! Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, wow! Natsuki lifts the foil. Wait. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Why did Sayori react before she revealed the cupcakes? And I want one of those cupcakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. I want to see them. They sound so cute. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. I'm not one to brag, but you know. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. What the hell? My button is just smashed in. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Okay, there it is. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. As she waited for me to take a bite, I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh my god, I want one. I got ice cream, but like, it's different. I could eat the sweet ice cream. I can have that delicious cupcake. Ooh, ice cream and cupcakes together. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. And I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes, it does. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not it. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I bet that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. You're a killer. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? By killing some people? Huh? Is that what you're gonna do? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Hopefully, right, everyone? Yeah. Well, first thing I thought Sayori was Natsuki. We'll do our best. You know it. I really feel like Monica's gonna kill somebody. Like, everybody else seems so nice and stuff. Monica seems too nice. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of new member joining. A new member. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Kazu, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I like reading manga. I don't read it that too often. I read regular books. I like mystery. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Uh, Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Yeah, you know you like it. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. Yeah, change it for her. I see you. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Gruesome. Something gruesome. Yuri traced over her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I could change that, but I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yuri, is there something you want to tell me? Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Exactly. Shut up, Monica. We didn't expect you to be a killer, but who knows? Well, I expected you, but whatever. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. And by the way you look at the world, like how much you want to kill, urge to kill. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually go to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. And your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. And why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your reader, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. That's deep. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh, I guess it's the same for you. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki looked quizzically at Monica, sorry, I'm sick, so I keep pausing on. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Um, yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kazu? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I politely come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Siori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, but, I'm sorry, I thought, hmm, cousin, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided that. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kazu, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Kazu, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Sayori seems like the type that would be like the super sportsy type. And like, oh, super energetic. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, eh. Natsuki, eh. Yuri, uh-huh. And of course Monica, uh-huh. Will I really be happy spending Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I choose Yuri. Seems nice. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever liked your poem the most. Hold on, let me save. Save. Okay. Return. Why is Monica not here? Let's see. Okay. Cage. Um, I don't know what that means. Horror. contamination, massacre, disaster, eternity, uh, disowned, love, boop, fun shopping, fireflies, unrequited, graveyard, it's agonizing, tenacious, extreme, uncontrollable, secretive, sensation, philosophy, frightening, climax. Hi, Kazu. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kazu. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Kazu always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Kazu can become good friends too? Or do you want to be more than friends? Um, so Sayori, hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Eh, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It's a surprise. It makes me happy, no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches to her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked up out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should just keep your attention. It should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, as enthusiastically takes the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yora's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her attention span like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I'll feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Uh, Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, eyes me for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Uh, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I definitely, I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick you, once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyways? Well, hmm. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Markov? Markov? I don't know. There's an anonymous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Illuminati. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. Why is the older sister moving in with the younger sister? Should be the younger sister moving in with the older sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of that's kind of dark, isn't it? You were made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Kazu? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright there. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Uh, that's, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What were you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's is reading a company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading a company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... She's blushing. Oops. Wrong button. Fuck. Why did it work? Oh, whatever. Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri to us. I think once we lean in a bit, our soldiers are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddling even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Uh, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It'll probably be the least I can do. Oh, look, see, I can see your eyes. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimidating exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they are kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Kazu, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Uh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it a bad thing or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Uh, what are you saying all of a sudden? I okay everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Uh, Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on thumb by thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do the same. Do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you, player boy? Yeah, smooth talker. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Hmm. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters at your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book to slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I'm gonna stop right here because I'm sick and this is gonna be multiple. Like I would just do a lot of it in one day, but like I think I should wait till I feel better because this is not a very good video, to be honest. I mean, if you don't think it's a good, if you think it's a good video, then yeah, leave a like. But like, if it's not a good video, I kind of think it's not a good video because I'm kind of sick and I keep making mistakes on the words. So like, I would do it. I would do a part two when I start feeling better. Hopefully soon. Uh, anyways, uh, I'll see you later. Maybe I'll do a gaming video. Well, this is a game video, but like maybe I'll do a video on my PS4 where it's more fighting and not really a lot of talking, decision making. So see you later. Uh, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share, everything, whatever. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Share it with your dog. Where did I feel like I got that from somewhere. Where did I get that from? I don't know what YouTuber I got that from, but I'm pretty sure I got the from. I know I did not come up with that. Where did I get it from? I don't know who I got it from. I have a lot of subscriptions. So like I don't remember who I got that from. But whatever. Bye. TG plays out.